Assalamu alaikum. I'm doing a summary of No Drama Discipline. This is the conclusion chapter and it should be short and brief. So first they share a first message of hope. There is no magic wand. Here they go into saying that every child and every family is unique and different. There are no magic wands. You know, we've got to be in tune, intentional about being in tune with our kids, connecting with our children and figuring things out, okay? So second thing is that second message of hope, or hold on, okay, yes, one more message from the No Magic Wand is don't feel like you're being a bad parent if things don't go well, you know, if things are botchy, right? Like sometimes things will get messed up and sometimes you will make mistakes and do it wrong. Like in my previous video I mentioned yesterday, I said no to my kid and I'm like saying no to her and I'm thinking in my head at the same time, this is so ineffective. But I was at mosque, I was surrounded by people, it was so embarrassing, so I myself was a little bit triggered and I did, you know, so all I could do was respond with, no, we are not, you are not using my credit card to buy junk food that somebody has set up at the mosque, a store at the mosque. Anyway, so, you know, but I can go back and make, you know, I didn't do great yesterday, forgive myself, have some self-compassion for myself. And today, inshallah, I am going to think about, okay, she's gonna come to me, what am I gonna say? Gotta have a yes a solution ready, right? Yes later solution ready. Okay, second message of hope. Your kids benefit even when you mess up. This is so important. All of this they are learning. It doesn't have to be perfect for the learning to happen, you know. And I'm only saying this to say that I'm not someone doing this summary to say that I am perfect. I'm saying this that I am human, and even though I'm a therapist and I have so much knowledge, I am making mistakes along the way and I'm learning. And what I have seen is that, you know, every time I make effort, whatever efforts I have made, I have seen little pockets of my daughter showing me, you know, apologizing with earnesty, or, you know, things that she has done or said that then will tell me, okay, this is working, we're getting somewhere, you know. Inshallah, when she's a teenager, inshallah, when she's one day an adult, I will have done, you know, the best I could in my job in raising her, right? The rest is up to her and Allah, and then fixing the repair. So kids benefit even when we mess up. And the thing which is going to go into the last two messages, two messages of hope, is that, you know, when we mess up, we're also teaching them that it's okay to make mistakes and we want to make sure that we fix it, right? So we are teaching them that common connection will follow conflict, right? We want to show them that it's okay to have conflict and arguing, and that common connection will follow conflict, okay? And these experiences will give our kids opportunities to learn important lessons that will prepare them for future conflict in relationships. I have so many clients who come up to me and say to me, I don't like confrontation, and I have to work on, you know, reframing confrontation with them, that conflict is not always about confrontation, or asking for your needs is not always confrontation, or that just having, that you can have even conflict without it being a blowout argument where you are then moving towards divorce or something, right? Conflict is part of our life. We have to just learn to deal with it, right? Okay, third message of hope. You can always reconnect. This is again tied to what I was saying earlier. Rupture is really ruptures will occur. Repairs are really important. As soon as a rupture happens, do a repair. I think I had another rupture the day before with my daughter, you know, said something in a moment of heat, and I was like, again, hearing myself, but words were out of the mouth, couldn't catch myself, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe. And it's funny, she said the words to me the day before, and then I was like, what did I just say? This is where she learned it from me. And I had this moment. And then next morning when I woke up, I told her, I said something to you that was not okay. And, you know, I gave her lots of hugs and kisses, and, you know, she asked me, what is it that you said to me that was not okay? And I did tell her what I said. And that was it, you know. That was a learning moment for her and me. Okay. So quickly as possible, make sure that you repair as quickly as possible by repairing and reconnecting as soon as we can, and in a sincere and loving manner. We reconnect and send the message that relationship matters more than whatever caused the conflict. Super important. Fourth message of hope: it's never too late to make a positive change wherever we are, right? When you fall off the wagon or get off track, or call it what you will, right? Or whenever, or maybe you've been doing the wrong thing, it doesn't mean you are too late. It's okay. Start now. If you are by chance happening to listen to my video and you have been doing it a different way and you're inspired by this book, then please, 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 now is the best time to start. Neuroplasticity, as we've said, shows us that the brain is amazingly changeable and adaptive across a lifetime. You can change the way you discipline at any age, yours or your children's, right? You can be more intentional about how you activate certain circuits of your child's brain. Okay, and then they go into discipline with harshness, shouting, arguments, punishment, and rigidity, and you'll activate the downstairs reactive part of your child's brain. Is that what you want? Strengthening that lower brain circuitry? Or do you want to discipline with calm, loving connection, and you'll activate the reflective, receptive, regulating, mind-side circuitry, strengthening and developing the upstairs section of the brain to create insight, empathy, integration, and repair. Okay, so make the commitment right now to do brain-based parenting and no drama discipline. And then at the end of the book, they do give lots of resources. They give a little bit of example. There's a crepe example that I put an LOL next to. I guess Dan was at the crepe shop, and oh yeah, I think it was his low brain moment where he insisted that he kind of forced his one kid to share the crepe with his sister, where if he had just taken a step back, he could have just bought another one for the other kid, right? Okay, and then Tina's mistakes. So just again, humanizing themselves as well. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful. Okay, here I'm just saying okay, yeah, just again, 20 discipline mistakes that they highlight at the end that they've done. Our discipline becomes consequence-based instead of teaching-based. Mistakes: we think that if we're disciplining, we can't be warm and nurturing. We confuse consistency with rigidity. We talk too much. We focus too much on the behavior and not enough on the why behind the behavior. We forget to focus on how we say what we say. We communicate what our kids shouldn't experience, big or negative feelings. We overreact. We don't repair. We lay down the law in an emotional reactive moment. We forget that our children may sometimes need our help making good choices. We consider an audience when disciplining. We get trapped in power struggles. We discipline in response to our habits. We embarrass our kids by correcting them in front of others. We assume the worst before letting our kids explain. We dismiss our kids' experience. We expect too much. We let experts trump our own instincts, and we're too hard on ourselves. All right, there you go. I hope that was helpful. If one person benefited, then alhamdulillah. Take care.